Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Legendary Keywords video. So today we're going to be going over the keywords from the Secret Wars Volume 1 set. If you don't know, the keyword series is a series of videos going over each keyword for Marvel Legendary expansion by expansion, seeing what the keyword does and how it works within gameplay. So before we get started, this isn't really a keyword, but this is introduced in this set and it's cards with multiple classes. So if you look here, you'll see cards similar to this, which is Thanos cards Revel in Destruction. And this card is both blue and green. So any card effect that will require a blue card or a green card will get activated by playing this card prior to it. And in any instance where this card is in your discard pile, in your hand, or in play, in the HQ, and a card targets blue or green, that card can satisfy either one of those situations. So with that out of the way, let's kind of jump into the keywords. And the first one we'll be looking at is teleport. And if you remember from Dark City, teleport looks like this. So these are cards that when you draw them in your hand, you set them aside if you do not want to play them until the end of your turn, and then when you draw in your hand, you get to add it to your hand as an extra card at the end of your turn. And it looks something like this. Okay, so in this particular scenario, I have 4 recruit and I have 3 attack with my cards. Wasteland Spider Girl's 4, so I can't fight her. So I'm going to take this Trans-Dimensional Overlord card and teleport it, setting it aside. And I'm going to go ahead and do whatever else I got to do. End my turn. Draw my new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll get this card back. So now that my next turn happens, I actually have enough attack to fight her, and I can fight her this turn. So that's how teleport works. Let's take a look at the next keyword. The next keyword is also going to be a throwback to Dark City, and that's going to be Bribe. Bribe is a keyword that means that you can spend recruit just like attack to fight a villain or mastermind. So let's kind of see what that looks like in action. Alright, so this is my hand here. He's 11 attack, and if we look, I've got a 4, a 4, a 1, so that'll give me 9. However, I don't have 11, but because he has Bribe, I can play this to get as attack for fighting him and get to 11 and defeat him that way. So that's Bribe. Next, we're going to take a look at cross-dimensional Rampage. So there are 2 instances of it that I'm aware of, maybe another, but there's cross-dimensional Hulk Rampage or cross-dimensional Wolverine Rampage. And what this means is that when you activate that ability, you need to reveal in this case, a Hulk card, so a card with Hulk in its name, from one of your cards or a card in your victory pile. When you defeat the enemy, in this particular case, this will go to your victory pile and it will satisfy that condition. However, this affects all players, so if you're playing multiplayer, then that's where it'll come into play. Somebody may gain a wound. If you don't have it, you gain a wound. This also works for cards like Maestro, which is one of the villains in the Radiation villain group, because he's Hulk. Old Man Logan works for Wolverine, because he's Wolverine. So that's pretty straightforward. Let's take a look at the next keyword. The next keyword is going to be Rise of the Living Dead. So they'll look like this: Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. What that means is that we're going to check the top card of our victory pile, so whoever's turn it is, and in solo it's going to always be ours. We're going to check the top card of the victory pile. If that card has Rise of the Living Dead, it's going to come out from the victory pile and come back into the sewers. There is an instance in which Masterminds can activate Rise of the Living Dead. They do not resurrect their tactics, however, they will resurrect whatever the top card of your victory pile is. So if you didn't know by now, you're not supposed to shuffle or rearrange your victory pile in any kind of way. The order the cards go in are the order it stays in throughout the game. And this becomes very apparent for this ability. So let's kind of take a look to see how that effect would work. So right now, we're going to play the top card of the villain deck, and it's going to be Zombie Venom. He has Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead. We're going to take a look at our victory pile, and our top card is a card with Rise of the Living Dead, so it's going to come back into play. So this will move over, and we'll get Zombie MODOK, and in his case, he also has Ambush, Rise of the Living Dead, because we have to play the Ambush ability, and we have Hulk Gang as our next card, so we do not resurrect anyone else. But below him, I did have Zombie Baron Zemo, so had I defeated Zemo after Hulk Gang, then he would have come out, and we would have to deal with him too. So you got to kind of play strategically in putting cards in your victory pile to kind of put them on top of to prevent them from coming back. So those are all the keywords from the Secret Wars Volume 1 expansion. Thank you guys so much for watching. If there's anything I missed or said wrong, please put it in the comments below, and I'll pin it to the top. Keywords will be timestamped in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.